something must have happened during the night. His problem is all gone. Without you saying that to her.
I don't know. I don't know that she... I don't think she trusts me that even if I were to give it up, I don't think she'd trust me. So I don't know how she could tell.
Ah, okay. So she may not know for quite some time. Even you don't do drugs for quite some time.
Yeah, I think
Uh-huh.
it'd take her a while to figure it out.
Okay. What about you? How could you tell the problem is solved tomorrow morning?
In David,
Just by looking
Yes.
at David, how could you tell?
some sense that he had a positive anticipation of the day.
Uh-huh.
You know, just a smile in the morning, or something that shows me that he has some kind of zest for life,
Uh-huh. Okay.
something to look forward to.
So as you were talking about, instead of staying in bed, he will get out of bed in the morning, for example.
More than just get out of bed, just have some kind of enthusiasm or optimism.
Okay.
He's been really pessimistic.
Okay. Okay, that's how you could tell. Uh-huh. Right. Uh-huh. What else? What else would you notice?
Maybe a little bit more affectionate.
Towards you?
That's always nice.
Uh-huh. You mean what? Like a touching you,
yeah.
physically, some
Right.
physical contact, that kind of stuff. Okay. How about for you? How could you tell without him telling you, my problem is solved? If you saw him tomorrow morning, how could you tell?
If I see him tomorrow
If
morning,
you see it, right.
well, maybe I have to catch a flight, but maybe he'd get up and have breakfast with me and talk to me instead of, kind of hiding out in the bedroom
Yeah.
until I was gone.
Yeah. Okay. So he will be coming out of his room, he will be approaching you instead of hiding from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Right. Suppose you do. What would they do? How would they be different? Suppose you do. Like what Amy is talking about and what Regina is talking about. How would they be different?
I would imagine that that Amy would certainly probably not be so guarded around me in terms of trust. I think she wouldn't be nagging me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what would she be like instead of nagging you?
Well, I imagine if I got up and was affectionate with her, and she'd probably be very pleased. She'd be very I guess probably a lot more relaxed.
She will relax.
Yes.
Okay.
Not worrying about me so much.
Okay. Okay. Right. Huh. So suppose you are relaxed. What would be different between the two of you?
Actually, I'm kind of embarrassed to say we do spend a lot of time talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
And I am nagging, and he is very defensive. So I think that if that were gone, that we'd probably have a lot more fun together.
So you have more fun together. There will be
Right.
more fun time for the two of you. Okay. Okay.
I mean, I think there might be time to talk about positive things. Our conversations, not all the time, but often have a negative
Mm-hmm.
negative twist, and
Mhm.
it's kind of unnerving for both of us. I
Sure,
think
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's hard for both of you.
it really is.
Mhm.
It's exhausting.
I'm sure it is. Yeah, I'm sure it is. What about what about your sister? How will she be different tomorrow?
Similar. Regina wouldn't be hovering over me and
Okay. Uh-huh.
being the mother hen that she can be at
Yeah,
times too.
yeah, right. So what would she be like instead?
I imagine she'd want to talk to me. She'd want to start up a conversation about some literature that she's read and would want to probably engage me in getting my opinion, and we'd probably have a nice discussion.
Really? I gather you like to have this kind of intellectual discussion between the two of you.
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah. You mentioned a lot about reading books and talking about books you read.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what would happen between the two of you.
I think so.
Is that what you're talking about, like seeing sparks
Yes.
with David?
Yes.
That's what you're talking about. So there will be more of that with you.
One is the worst your marriage has been. That's where one is. It's the worst you've ever experienced. And 10 is a time when you're bragging to each other about how much you've accomplished, in your life. Where would you say you are today? Is there 1 and 10?
You mean since when we first got married to now?
Since if 1 is when that time in your marriage when it was at its rock bottom for the two of you,
Mhm.
couldn't have gotten any worse. That's 1. 10 is way at the other end. Where would you say you are today?
I'd say a 3.
Okay.
I'd say it's been worse,
Mm-hmm.
and there's also been better times. I'd put it more at about a 6.
6. Okay. Okay. What have the two of you done to bring it up from that 1? What has been helpful for the two of you to do?
Well, I don't think I ever would have put our marriage at a 1. To me, that would mean it was over. That's
Okay.
as bad as it would get.
Okay.
I've never said that or felt that,
Okay.
because that would be like saying I don't love him anymore, I want to
Mhm.
give up,
Mm-hmm.
and I've never felt like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're doing something to prevent that from happening. What is it you're doing to prevent that?
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
What's she doing to prevent that from happening?
To prevent what from giving up?
Yeah.
Well, I guess, like she said, she still loves me, so she's got hope that I'll turn it around. And I've been telling her that. I just haven't been real good at following through on what I'm telling her.
Yeah, sometimes love doesn't come very easily. What do you see that she does to keep loving you?
Well, she keeps taking me back. Give me another chance.
Wow.
And I keep screwing it up.
What does she know about you that causes her to keep giving you another chance? Maybe you don't even know it about yourself yet. She knows something about you. She keeps giving you these chances.
Or maybe she thinks that there is hope for me. I don't know.
She thinks there's hope for you.
That could be a reason. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I just remember better times, and I think the reason that I still love Bruce is that I remember him before he really had a problem with drinking, and what a good guy he was then, and the good times we had.
Okay. Okay. Now, so, okay, we were somewhere 3, 6, somewhere on that scale.
Mm-hmm.
What will you notice? And it may be very small. You may have to look very carefully to see it. What will you notice that will let you know you're going up the scale towards 10?
Well, maybe some of those things, like you said, in that miracle day, if that would happen, we'd communicate and less tension, the kids being happy. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can look for to say that it's working better. I know the things that are going to make it worse is if I continue down the path I've been.
Yeah, yeah, you're familiar, very familiar with what's
That I
going to
know.
make it worse.
That I know for a fact.
Okay. Well, between now and the next time we meet, what I'd like you to do is for you, Cindy, to do something that would give Bruce the idea that it's a little bit of that miracle day. For you to do something, I don't know what it is, and don't say it. You need to get an idea. Don't say it. You get to do something that would give Bruce the idea that a little bit of that miracle day. And Bruce, I would like you, this is between now and the next time I see you,
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to do something that would give Cindy the idea that, oh, this is a little bit of the miracle.
Or just do it once.
Yeah, just do it once. Just do it once, small steps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, small steps. Do something that is going to give her the idea that the miracle day happened. But I don't want you to tell each other. When you come back, I want to see if, Bruce, you can guess the day that Cindy did the small piece of the miracle day, and likewise, for you to guess, and then we'll check it out. We'll see if you were actually able to guess what day it was and what it was that the other one did. You willing to do that, just to experiment
Mm-hmm.
with that, see how it goes?
Just do it one day.
Sure.
Just pick out one day. Don't tell your partner about it. Don't tell him what you're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of a secret. And then you just come back here and we'll talk about what you notice.
Okay.
Okay? Well, Scott, I've been meeting with my team, and we've discussed a little bit about what we've heard today, and got a couple of things I want to tell you. We certainly realize at this point that you're proud. You're a pretty proud guy, and you're a pretty concrete guy. You've got a concrete way of thinking, and that's helped you keep your life together and keep your marriage together.
Thank you.
Right, welcome. We also noticed that you got at least enough common sense to realize that you were humiliated and that you were shocked when you got